Speaking of titles, let's talk some titles. LeBron James just won his 4th title in the bubble. Meanwhile, Tom Brady gearing up for his 10th Super Bowl as he continues to defy the laws of age at 43. Just like me, Tom, looking and playing better than ever, age 43. Fellow half-goat, half-man LeBron James has taken notice of Brady's dominance at an advanced age. Take a listen to this.
But what it does, it lets me know and lets both of us know that we can still play this game at a high level, no matter how many miles, how many games, no matter how many doubters, no matter the statistics of, in our respective professions at our age, we can still dominate our sport. And also we can bring together groups that we may have not been around for a long period of time. It's just our professionalism, how we attack the sport, how we attack every single day of being a professional. Of wanting to win every single day in a practice, on the film, on the practice field, and in the games, so on and so on. So, we gravitate towards people and people gravitate towards us because we have one common goal, and that's to win and win at the highest level.
That's a big turtleneck. Hey, Nick, whose legacy would benefit more from another championship, LeBron or Brady?
All right, so I'm prepared for the backlash I'm going to get for this take because this is a take that will, in the moment, anger people, and in 10 to 15 years will be the conventional wisdom, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, here we go.
But the answer is clearly and obviously Tom Brady. And it is because no one is chasing LeBron. There is no current player in the league that anyone's like, you know what? I think that guy could be the greatest of all time. Player doesn't exist. I guess some people maybe would choose my large adult Slovenian son, Luka, but he's my son, and I don't even think he can be the greatest of all time. And LeBron, when it is all said and when he's finally done and we have the expansive history to look back at things, there is not going to be a real debate about who the most accomplished and most talented and greatest basketball player is. Brady, on the other hand, the guy who is chasing him is the guy who he's playing. So by beating Mahomes, he can almost permanently put the debate to bed, or by losing to Mahomes, it can be supercharged to the point to where people are wondering a year from now, when Patrick is going for his 3rd in a row, oh, wait, is this already a debate? Is he already passing him? And so, like, if LeBron is not chasing, if no one is chasing LeBron, Patrick is chasing Tom Brady. So obviously, Tom benefits more from a championship than LeBron James this year.
You see what he did here, right, Brandon?
LeBron, yeah, I see it, Jenna. Nick, you just did that with a straight face. You are genius. You are amazing. You were built for television. What? Oh my goodness, dude, LeBron, LeBron is chasing MJ. LeBron is the one that has the most at stake here. 100%.
First-round picks,
just career cigars,
retirements.
We're talking about
what's he chasing?
There's no debate when it comes to Tom Brady as the GOAT. We know that this is a quarterback-driven league, the NFL, and this dude is sitting here as the best quarterback ever to do it. So he is that guy. He has 6 Super Bowl rings on his hand right now. Patrick Mahomes has 1. This dude is 43. There's a lot of risk at stake. There's guys like, how do you keep your team together? Health is at stake. Like, guys can go down at any minute. So it's going to be harder for Mahomes to catch Mahomes to catch Brady than it is LeBron to catch MJ. This is the biggest debate in all of sports. It's who's the greatest of all time when it comes to basketball. Is it LeBron or is it MJ? So this dude is sitting here with 4 titles, MJ with 6. And we can get into all the comparisons all we want as far as from on the court and then biggest impact off the field, off the court. We can do that all day. But if this dude gets to 6 titles, LeBron James, then this is a real discussion of who is the greatest greatest of all time. Right now, I don't think you can. It's a clear-cut answer. You can't say LeBron because of how great MJ was on the court and the impact he made for the culture, Mike.
Tom Brady, he's already solidified. You know, he's solidified with 6 rings, and you know, anything after 6 is just him padding the stats, and that's what he's going to continue to do. I think what LeBron was trying to convey, you know, Tom Brady is doing it at a high level at 43 years old. LeBron is in the mode where he's working smarter, not harder. Only 36, still got a lot of tread on the tires, and for him, if he want to achieve that GOAT status, because like Brandon said, he's chasing Jordan, then he has to win one more. He has to win 1 or 2 more. So, you know, I think the reference is, look, you know, I know where we at in our careers, but, you know, obviously, you know, it's more to obtain. But, you know, to answer the question, I think LeBron, to get in that top tier, that top echelon, alongside of Jordan, has to win 1 more this year, and then get 1 more at another time. And that'll be 6, right. And then it'll be a different conversation. So as of right now, wow. I think LeBron James understands what's at stake. Got to get that 5th ring.
Wow. Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. But Nick, oddly, I don't think you're totally wrong. I think you're like 60% right. Because we know LeBron has to chase Jordan, and we know it's count the rings culture. And I know you don't want to say it's count the rings culture, but we know it is. And you even admit it, that if he gets to 6, then all the Jordan fans are gonna have a hard time. Like, well, he lost 4. It will still be much more difficult to argue Jordan if LeBron gets to 6. But I don't think Tom Brady can do anything to accelerate himself that far past Mahomes. Because eye test-wise, Mahomes does stuff that Brady can't do.
Everything.
So
he's better at everything.
Yeah, I don't think that Mahomes needs 6 rings. I don't think he needs 7 rings. If Mahomes gets more than 1, if he gets 2 or 3, I'm serious. I'm saying, look, I know it feels contradictory, but the eye test-wise, the stuff that Patrick Mahomes can do.
I agree, Wise.
Feels it because it is.
It's true. Patrick Mahomes can do stuff Tom Brady can't do. Go ahead. I know it's confusing.
So that's a very fascinating theory.
Hey, Wiles, I know where you're going with it. I know where you're going with it, Wiles. I like it.
Thank you, Mike. The theory that, I watched them both, and this guy's better, should actually play a role in the discussion of who's better. It's fascinating
in football.
That we should say, only in football. That it's a football thing. Yes. Okay, I got it. That the guy who can, you know, is more mobile and more arm strength and more diversity of throws, that should not just be about counting the rings. It's a fascinating thing. But in basketball, it's just about counting the rings, which is why everyone has LeBron currently not only behind Michael, but behind Magic, Kareem, and the undisputed, unquestioned GOAT of all GOATs, Bill Russell. Oh, wait, that's what nobody has, because that's not how we do these things. And so, folks, listen. I realized, because everyone was kind of muttering under their breath during my open soliloquy, I heard some laughter, and then it occurred to me while everyone was answering. I happened to be on a show with a rare collection of people who don't acknowledge yet that LeBron passed MJ years ago and that everything since then has been gravy. So you guys are all operating under the assumption that LeBron is still behind Jordan in the race, which that same assumption. Yeah, I get it. No, I didn't know I was working with folks that believe that.
My issue with your take and where you stand with the MJ LeBron debate is that it's black and white for you, and it's not a black and white discussion because MJ and LeBron never played against each other. MJ is considered the greatest of all time. Now LeBron is doing things that we've never seen. So for him to actually surpass MJ, he needs more rings. He needs to continue to score more baskets. He needs to continue on this path that he's on. But when you talk about Tom Brady and Mahomes, this dude has 6 rings and one dude has 1. That's a big difference. Yeah. This discussion is not going to be this gap is not going to be filled within 2 or 3 Super Bowls. This dude got to continue to do this. We're talking about injuries, 100% injury rate, keeping your team together. There's a lot that goes into winning championships and winning in the National Football League. One guy in the NBA could get you to the finals.
No, listen, the gap between 6 rings and 1 is massive. It's a 5-ring gap. Oddly enough, it's the same gap between Jordan and Russell, but nobody cares. But what I just find the whole thing fascinating. I find it to be a fun discussion. I also think deep down, everybody knows in their honest heart of hearts, yeah, like LeBron was bigger, stronger, faster, and played against tougher competition. Just like deep down, everybody knows, yeah, there is literally not a single thing on the football field Tom Brady can do that Mahomes can't. Not one. But there's like a dozen Mahomes can do that but Brady can't. But we've been told that you know, the whole who actually is better at the sport should be like a tertiary part of who the greatest of all time discussion is. That who's actually better though? Is like...
But even at the quarterback position, that's interesting. But does it matter? Does it matter if Patrick Mahomes can throw it, you know, without looking, no look passes? Does it matter that Patrick Mahomes can throw it sidearm? Like, it's about